Welcome back. Time and sales, the tape, is the raw record of every trade that prints. Who bought? Who sold? How big? Tape reading is one of the oldest edges in trading. The problem? On a liquid market, thousands of trades fly by every minute. It's a blur, and the handful that actually matter get lost in the noise. Noroview solves this with the Noro Time and Sales. Let me show you. Open the Noro T&S panel from the right rail. Instead of dumping every trade at you, Noroview filters it server-side. Its intelligent analyzer surfaces only the significant prints for this specific market. Everything small and routine is filtered out. What's left is the activity that actually moves markets, the big, decisive trades. That's the whole idea. Signal, not noise. And it's smart about it. What counts as big is judged against what's normal for this symbol. So a large print on a lower-priced coin is measured fairly against its own history, not against Bitcoin. Every print is graded into one of 4 size tiers: notable, large, huge, and whale. From bigger than usual all the way up to someone enormous just hit the market. Each tier has its own color so you can read the size at a glance. And these chips up here are a filter floor. Leave it on notable and you see everything significant. Raise it and the small stuff drops away. Watch. On large, the tape keeps only the heavier prints. Push it to huge and it thins right down to the monsters. And on whale, it goes quiet. That's not a bug. Whale prints are rare by design. The tape fills only when one lands, which is exactly the point. When a whale print hits right at a key level, that's often where the real decision is made. Let me put the floor back to notable so the tape flows again. Reading a print is simple. Each row is one significant trade. The arrow and the color give you the side. A green up arrow means an aggressive buyer lifted the offer. A red down arrow means an aggressive seller hit the bid. Then you get the price it printed at, the dollar value, and its tier badge. What you're hunting for is imbalance and intent. A rapid run of big green prints means buyers are aggressively taking price. A wall of red means sellers are in control. And when you see huge prints getting absorbed, big size hitting but price not moving, that's often the smart money quietly building a position. The tape is where you catch that in real time. Up at the top is my favorite part, the speed meter. These two gauges show how fast buyers versus sellers are hitting the tape right now. The unit is volume per second. The buy gauge fills with buying speed, the sell gauge with selling speed, and each one is scaled against the day's peak, shown right underneath. So a nearly full gauge means this is some of the most aggressive activity of the day. In one glance, you can see who's winning the fight for control this second. When the buy gauge suddenly surges and pins high, buyers just stepped on the gas. That burst of aggression often precedes a move. It turns the abstract idea of buying pressure into something you can literally watch. Just note the speed meter is one of the higher plan features, and like everything else, the exact plan details can change, and thus, check the pricing page. One more thing. The tape follows your chart. Switch symbols and it retunes to that market. Put it together and the tape becomes a timing tool. You mark a level on your chart. Then watch the tape and the speed meter at that level. Are whales stepping in? Is buying speed surging? Or is one side getting absorbed and stalling? That confirmation, or warning, is exactly the edge order flow traders look for. Pair the Noro T&S with your footprint chart, and you're reading the market at the deepest level. So, the Noro Time and Sales cuts the tape down to the trades that matter. It grades them from notable to whale. And it adds a live buyer versus seller speed meter so you can feel the aggression in real time. From here, we move into the indicator library, starting with the basic indicators. Subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll see you in the next one.